Today we've got one of our longest serving cars in the lineup, the Ferrari 458 Spider, and we're going to be transporting it later to one of our garages. So we're going to get back to that a little bit later. But first of all, now we're going to go pick up our rent-a-car for today, the McLaren 720S from wash from the gas station, and we're going to go meet the member who's going to be renting it today and do the whole process. One of the most frustrating things in Japan is parking, and today we're leaving the 458 just for a second. By a second, I mean for 1 hour inside one of these white box parkings on the road, because it may seem a little bit unsafe, but actually this is probably the safest place to leave it. It has a bigger risk of getting damaged inside of coin parking, so this is common practice. We leave it here for an hour. You have to pay 300 yen for the ticket, type in the number plate, and then this machine is going to print out a little sticker like this. I'll try to do this with one hand. You're supposed to take off this middle part, which is almost like a receipt, and then this bit right there is very sticky. So it tells you the time that you have to come back. So it's 9:41 a.m. right now. I have to be back in exactly 1 hour, and then you just stick it on like this to the front windshield so nobody can take it off and the authorities can see that you paid for parking. So now we gotta rush and wrap up this rental in 1 hour. Just made it to the gas station. They're wrapping up our beautiful 720S wash. The interior spec on this car is quite beautiful as well. It's black and red. I think the interior is one of the things that's really gets people impressed with in this car. It's really easy to see out the big bubbly front window. And then there's this optional glass roof. It's not quite a convertible, but still very interesting. And then perhaps the best feature of this car is how the tachometer gets folded down if you just want to focus on the speed and the revs. Otherwise, you can just put it back with the push of a button like this. Awesome stuff. A really cool thing about that gas station, it's a gas station near where I live, and I use it quite a lot. I've built a really good relationship with them, probably mostly because I bring about 2 to 3 cars every week to get washed and filled up. But they're really good guys. They already know me. They have my phone number memorized. They know the company. So actually sometimes I leave the car in the morning, get it washed, and they actually keep it parked for me at the gas station for the entire day, which is really awesome. I don't think a lot of other gas stations will do that for you, so it helps a lot with parking fees and things like that. So just take it there for a wash and leave it there for a day without worrying about it at all, and it's like putting it into a parking. So yeah, really thankful. This is the ENEOS Takagicho here in Shibuya. So if you ever go by, they're really great guys, great service. It's always important to arrive a little bit early before the customer arrives. So yeah, all here already, and hopefully he'll come soon before that Ferrari parking runs out. Otherwise I'm facing a big ticket. Hopefully not. So let's take a little bit of a closer look at the 720S then. There are quite a few McLarens roaming around Tokyo. A few 720Ss. You can see one like once, twice a week. So they're not super uncommon. They're not like really common either though. Most of them come in like that orange metallic color, which I'm not a really big fan of. However, this white one looks really good because you can see the carbon bits standing out everywhere, even around the headlights, the intake, the front lip. The mirrors are also carbon. These back panels as well. There's so much carbon fiber on this car, and once the car is in like a black or a darker color, as some of them are, it's really difficult to see all the details, but it really stands out nice on this white one. So yeah, really impressed with this spec right here. They enjoy the car. See them back in 6 hours, I guess. And we're back at the 458 now, perhaps a minute or two too late, but no parking ticket. Nobody came by to check, so lucky on that one. Let's get this car started, get some AC flowing. The temperatures have been super unbearable in the last few days, passing 34 degrees every day. So gotta make sure to stay cool, even in a supercar. Part of the business that we do together with the partners and our support and concierge service involves what I'm doing today, which is the owner of this 458 Spider had a business trip come up from yesterday for about 8 days, and he will not be able to drive the car or look after the car. And as 458s are quite notorious for getting dead batteries, the owner in his garage where he parks doesn't have a electrical outlet where he can charge the battery. So usually what he does is just start the engine every couple of days to make sure that the battery's still alive. So since he's not going to be here for 8 days, what we're going to do for him upon his request is we've taken the car, we're going to go park it in our garage where we do have an electrical outlet, and we'll hook up the car and we'll leave it there for 8 days until he comes back so that the battery doesn't die. So yeah, we provide this kind of service as well to all our partners, and it's quite an important part of the business. Fast forward a couple of hours later, the 720S has come back from the rental completely unscathed and in original condition as it was before. It's always really, really easy for the job when the cars come back without any new damage. So really grateful for that. And now it's time to take it back to the garage. Just wanted to mention, yesterday we also used this car for a special music video shoot for DME World Productions and a new and upcoming artist here in Japan. Her name is Lily, and yeah, please check out some of the things that we did here yesterday. So as you can see, it was a pretty hot but also fun day. There was a lot of dancing and a lot of improvisation, driving the car, making sure that it was in the same positions that they wanted it in. So other than rentals and events, we also do have all our cars available and staff available for photo shoots and video shoots. So if anybody ever needs any cars for hire, please let us know, and we have a really, really big lineup of really, really cool cars. So that's it for today, and see you in the next video.